everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting, which I say about every single video, but we're doing dupes today, so it's better than just normal exciting. It's extra exciting. I'm playing with a new camera as well. As you can see, the focus is a little bit more blurry in the background. It's something I'm getting used to. I'm still trying to get my setup right. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below because I'm still trying to figure out this whole thing. I've been playing with the new lenses and new softboxes and new lighting and the whole thing. So yeah, it's gonna be different and a little awkward for a while, but we'll get used to it. Anyways, if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be doing all things dupes today. We are comparing some Viral Milani Fetish matte lipsticks to some amazing matte lipsticks, some Marc Jacobs lipsticks, and a lipstick from KVD. I'm really excited to do this. I haven't done a dupes video in ages, and the fact that not only were these lipsticks like $7 or $8 a piece, the finish on them is freaking phenomenal. If you guys like a good matte lipstick that doesn't show all the lines in your lips, these are the ones for you. Not only that, but I found dupes for some MAC lip liners that I know are just iconic. They are probably in most makeup gurus' collection, and if you are a nude lipstick liner lover, say that 4 times fast. You're gonna love these because these are all dupes for iconic lip liners in the MAC collection. So I'm really excited to just get into it. Please go ahead and give it a like, give it a subscribe if you're new here, and let's go. The first lipstick we're gonna be talking about is from Milani called Peony. This is a beautiful, deep, warm pink. I absolutely love this. It has more of a neutral undertone to it, but its high-end counterpart is Cosmo by MAC. If you guys have ever tried this color before, you know that the sheen on it is more of an amplified sheen, meaning that it has more of a cream base. And I do like that on occasion because I gear towards more matte finishes. So this one is just perfect for me because of the fact that it has the same tone, but it does not have that creamy texture to it. It's got more of that matte finish. The ones from Milani are so insanely pigmented, you don't need a whole lot. They don't feather and they're just absolutely beautiful, but the tone, it does not look like they are the same, but they are the same dang color. And I just am so happy that I found a dupe in a matte finish for Cosmo because I love this color. The next one on the list here from Milani is called Tease. It looks like this. It's absolutely stunning. I love this color. If you want a true like dark brown nude color, this is definitely going to be your guy. And the high-end counterpart is Bronx from MAC. And this one is actually, let's see here. This one is actually a retro matte lipstick, so it does have a little bit more of the same texture, but it does have a little bit more of a cream base, as you can see in the actual component. I do love the one from Milani more, only because the one from the Bronx has more of a kind of purpley hue undertone, and the one from Milani has more of a neutral base, but I absolutely love them both, and I can interchange them as I see fit, but for me, I probably would go more towards Tease just because it does have more of that neutral undertone. So the next one on the list from Milani is Secret. I fell in love. This is the first one I bought and I absolutely fell in love with this color. And as soon as I put it on, I knew that I had dupes for this. I knew that there were some MAC lipsticks that looked identical to this. And there actually is a comparison online. There was a video from a creator. I'll go ahead and link that video down below. It was like a little short snippet that this is actually a dupe, like dead on dupe for Pillow Talk. So the ones from MAC that I'm going to be talking about today that look very, very similar to this one in Secret from Milani is Velvet Teddy and Teddy 2.0. So the finish from MAC on Teddy 2.0 is very, very similar to the one from Milani. I mean, they look almost identical in the package, as you can see here. I mean, you can't tell much of a difference at all when it comes to the actual finish and what they look like in the tube. Next to each other, Teddy has a little bit more of a neutral base. The one from Milani has a little bit more of that pinky undertone, as Teddy 2.0 has more of a neutral undertone. But if you do look at the swatches from Velvet Teddy, which is actually a matte finish, compared to Secret from Milani, they look different in the tube. Obviously Teddy from MAC is a little bit more on that creamy side, and the one from Milani has more of that powder finish, but the colors next to each other are pretty dead on. I feel like Velvet Teddy has a little bit more of a purple base, and the one from Secret is a little bit more of a pinky hue. And then if you're looking for more of a neutral undertone, that would be Teddy 2.0. But honestly, all three of them are freaking gorgeous, and I love the fact that I've got all three in my collection. The next one on my list here that is very iconic from MAC is Kinda Sexy. This one I think was made kind of iconic by Manny MUA or someone in that group years and years ago, and it's become a staple in a lot of people's collections. This color is absolutely stunning. I freaking love this, and I think I've gone through like two. This might be my third one, and this one has more of a neutral base to it. It is very, very pretty, and it is a matte finish. But I think I might actually like the Milani one a little bit more. The Milani one has a little bit more of a pink hue to it, and it is a little bit more matte than the one from MAC, but I do love this color, and I feel like it gives you a little bit more bang for your buck because it does come off with a little bit more opacity, and I feel like you do need to build up Kinda Sexy just a little bit. You go over it once or twice and you have that beautiful color, but with the Milani you do one swipe and you're done, you're good to go. So I feel like, I mean, they are definitely interchangeable and they look very, very similar, but I feel like I like the one from Milani a little bit more. I feel like I'm saying that about a lot of these and it's absolutely true. The next one on the list that I have, this is a beautiful red tone. It's what I have on today, and this one is in the shade Poppy. I love this color. It's a true red lipstick. It's got a blue undertone to it. It's stunning. And when I first got it, because of the component, I thought it was more of a red undertone. And when I was playing with it and I was swatching it against all the other things in my collection, I thought that Ruby Woo was going to be a dead-on ringer for this. But actually, Ruby Woo has actually more of a red kind of orangey undertone compared to this. And this one has more of a blue base. So the one that I found that is in my collection that I don't think that they make anymore, so if you love this color from KVD and they discontinued it, you have a dupe, which is awesome. And this one is in Hellbent. It's a studded lipstick from their collection. It looks almost identical, but this one tends to feather, and that's why I stopped wearing it, because it tended to need a lot of finagling to kind of get it to stay put. I had to do a lot of cleanup around my lips. I did not find that with this one from Milani. I put it on and it stayed in place. I did a little bit of cleanup with some concealer, but other than that, I love the way this looks. Did I mention how much I love the components too? They're freaking beautiful. So the last lipstick we're going to be talking about is Petal from Milani. This one is beautiful. It's a true pink color. It's just got a beautiful undertone to it, which is more of a purple based undertone, and I feel like this one is more universal. It can go on somebody with very fair skin and can be beautiful on someone with really deep tones. And the one that I found that it's very similar is from Marc Jacobs. I ended up putting these two together. The one from Marc Jacobs, it's called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm not sure if they make this one anymore. I don't think that they do. But if you wanted a dupe of this one, I would say that this is probably going to be your closest bet. They do have just a skosh difference to them, but they are very, very similar. And I feel like you would get the same kind of look with both of these. So now that we've gotten through the lipsticks, let's talk about some lip liner dupes that I found. The first one I want to talk about is Max Spice. This one is universal. I think everyone and their mom knows this one or has this one or have had this one in their collection at one point. This color is absolutely beautiful, really good for a lot of different colors. You can do a really light nude tone with it. You can do a really dark kind of brown bronzy color with this lip liner, and I feel like everywhere in between it is just very universal. And I actually found a dupe for $2.99 from LA Girl, and it is called Sugar and Spice. I mean, if you can find something that's not going to be, you know, breaking the bank and it's staple in your collection, this is definitely going to be the dupe for you. Sugar and Spice also, I love the fact that they are both wooden pencils. They both have the same kind of texture. They're both less creamy than some of the ones that you can get from like ColourPop that tend to feather. These ones don't do that. They kind of give you just a really nice glided line. And I feel like you get the same amount of product. I mean, honestly, they come both in the wooden pencil and they both are very, very similar when it comes to the amount of product you're going to be getting, and for like 1/8 of the price. The next dupe I have, they are dead on. They are like the exact same color, and I couldn't be more happy with myself when I found these. And obviously this pencil I use quite often. And the one from MAC I'm talking about is Cork. This one I feel like is, again, a staple in a lot of people's collections. It's a beautiful tone, and honestly, like, I use the dupe constantly, so it's really nice to have both just in case as a backup. But this one is from LA Girl as well. This is a lip liner in Toast, and this is a $2.99, or it's a $2.99 pencil that looks absolutely identical. Again, they are both wooden, and I've been using it so much, you can tell because I've been shaving it down, but they look identical. They have the same texture, the same opacity when you put them on. They're just stunning, and I'm really happy that I found a dupe for this pencil. So this is the one that I am so excited about because it took me forever to find it. I swatched probably everything in my collection, and quite honestly, like, it was a labor of love. But let me tell you, when I'm talking about Subculture, Subculture is one of those pencils that is just the perfect nude pencil. It's in a lot of people's collections. A lot of beauty gurus have used this pencil over the years, but it is iconic. And I found a dupe for it for $2.99, and it's from Essence, and it is called Legendary. They look identical, and yes, you get a lot less product with the Essence, but that's okay, because the fact that you can buy 6 of these for the price of one MAC pencil. They have the same opacity, the same color, the same texture, the same waxiness. Everything about it is all the same. I'm definitely going to be buying stock and, you know, a whole drawer of these Essence ones, because quite honestly, it's exactly the same color, the same pencil. I can't get enough. I freaking love the fact that I found a dupe for this, because it took me forever, but it was well worth it. So we have 2 more dupes in this video, and the second to last one that I'm going to be talking about is Strip Down. Strip Down has been a go-to iconic color for so many people for so long, and I think Kylie Jenner kind of got that rolling when she was doing her lip kits and talking about her favorite lip liners and makeup tips, and you know, the whole craze was starting. This was definitely one that she talked about, so it went viral. Everyone wanted it. It was sold out for a long time, but I found a dupe, and everybody talks about this color, and they say that NYX lip pencil in London is the closest dupe to this color, and I don't think so. I think, from my research, that the closest dupe is actually NYX's Nude Truffle. I feel like these ones are so close together in color, and I actually didn't realize it until I started doing, you know, research for this video. I was swatching everything. I put London next to Strip Down, and they do have very similar undertones, but I feel like color-wise, it needs to be just a little bit deeper. And when I went through a lot of my pencils, I found Nude Truffle, and I put them next to each other. They look spot on. And quite honestly, like, I cannot believe that I've had this in my collection for so long and didn't realize it. Who knew? But this one and this one, again, they are both wooden pencils. They both have the same opacity. When you put them on, they glide on. They can be shaved down with a sharpener. You don't get, again, you don't get as much product with the NYX one, but that's okay. I do feel like you can buy 2 or 3 of those for the price of the one from MAC. The money is well worth being saved if you can buy 3 of these for the price of 1. And the last one, this is a favorite of mine because I do love this pencil. This is one of my favorite pencils I have in my collection, and that's MAC's Oak. I love this pencil. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I use it all the time, and quite honestly, I've gone through like 4 or 5 of these, and I was always searching for a dupe. And when I started this, again, this duping venture for this video and all the research, I found something that was almost spot on, and I'm super excited about it because this pencil is about $6 to $7, so it's a little bit more pricey than all the other ones I talked about today, but it's well worth it because you're still saving like 10 bucks. And this one is from LA Girl as well. This is the Shock Wave collection. It's a nude liner in maple glaze. So this is a little bit different. So the one Oak from MAC is a little bit more waxy and has a little bit less opacity than maple glaze. They do look very, very similar next to each other, and the fact that not only that, but this one is just a hair more creamy. I find that this one glides on a little bit better, and it has a little bit more lipstick base, so you could actually wear this one as a lipstick if you wanted. I feel like you would have to build up the one from MAC quite a bit to have the same kind of color that you get from this actual pencil. It's very weird because it's not mechanical, but it's like plasticky, so it's hard to, I think you could shave it, but it's very different from the actual wooden component that the MAC one comes in. I actually do prefer the one from LA Girl just because it is a little bit more glidey. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to do that. And honestly, I love going through my collection and playing with different colors and swatching different things and doing dupe videos so that I can save you guys money. So if you guys have questions, please leave it in the comments below. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Give this a like and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.